A big thank you to NiSi Optics for sponsoring this week's video. Hey everyone, it's great to see you all again. Today we are exploring the Oregon coast, where I'll share some tips and techniques about how to shoot wide angle and telephoto seascape photography. Join me as we capture the true power of the open ocean, some incredible fleeting moments of light, and meet a few sea creature friends along the way. I really hope you all enjoy.
Morning everybody, we're here at Cape Kiwanda and we've got some nice clouds in the sky, but I just don't know if the sun's going to be able to peek through there. So for now I'm gonna kind of do a long exposure here, so I'm at 3.2 seconds, f11, then ISO 100. Then I kind of just got a central composition there of the rock in the background. As it starts to get lighter, we're going to play around with my NiSi magnetic filter set and put a couple ND filters. NiSi was nice enough to send me their new JetMag Pro landscape magnetic filter set. So we're gonna be here on the coast, a couple locations today, and do some long exposure photography. So let's see how this turns out.
So here's the first image with that nice pre-sunrise light and a 6-second exposure. For these photos, I want to make sure I have a long enough shutter speed in order to create that smooth, milky look in the water. So as the sun started to come up, I put an ND filter on my lens to help create that effect. And while I was waiting for the sun to fully rise, something really unexpected appeared over the ocean.
It has absolutely exploded behind us, and then also there's like a rainbow out there. It was brighter a couple minutes ago, but holy, I'm hoping this color really makes it over here. Looks like it's spreading, but just cross our fingers that it makes it all the way over.
It was surreal to see that rainbow appear over the water. So I shifted my composition to better balance Haystack Rock and the rainbow. After this, I zoomed out a little bit and cropped in to create a panorama. While the light never touched the sky over Cape Kiwanda, I turned my camera behind me to capture the beautiful sunrise over the beach. And while NiSi did send me over this filter set to review, I have to say that these are something I have been looking at getting for quite some time. So when they asked me to do an honest, unbiased review, I couldn't say no. They also gave me creative freedom to explore different ways to use this filter set and present it to you all. As mentioned, these filters use magnetic technology, so you don't have to fuss with unscrewing on and off your lens when on location. It's as simple as putting the adapter ring on your lens and snapping on your desired filter choice when you need to. It's super simple and easy to switch between filters as well. This set comes with 3 different ND filters, an 8, a 64, and an ND 1000, a circular polarizer, 4 magnetic adapter step-up rings, a magnetic lens cap, and a very nice carrying case so you don't have to worry about losing or damaging your filters. All in all, this set is all I could have asked for. The quality of the product and the attitude of the team is something I can really appreciate and happily endorse. With all of that aside, let's get back to the coast.
I'm now on kind of the beach area and came with this vertical composition here of the rocks. I'm hoping some waves splash up here, and then we're going to kind of get some flowing motion down leading into the rock out there. I've got the ND8 on right now, and I'm at 0.6 of a second. So yeah, hopefully we get some of those leading lines and everything turns out.
I captured a couple different variations of the foreground here, just waiting for different ways to splash up, and I ended up getting a bit wet myself. After some time spent on the beach, I wanted to take out my Telephoto 100-400 lens and capture some more close-up detail photos of the wave.
So I got my 100 to 400 out here on the Oregon coast, and I'm just picking out specific details of waves, kind of doing handheld and also on a tripod, and just bumping up my ISO so that I can capture the power of the waves. It's November, so it's getting to that point where the king tides are going to start coming in. There's going to be some huge waves, and there's also some seagulls and some birds flying around, so I'm hoping to capture those as kind of maybe an interest. But the sky is pretty dull. It's pretty soft light right now, but the waves are rolling over themselves, and so I'm hoping to capture some of that. Like I said, I'm just kind of using the tripod to swivel around and watch the waves go out there. Oh, here comes the big one. And they're just kind of rolling over themselves. And then I also have this rock in the foreground here that I might use. But this is kind of our first stop, first location. Got a couple more because I want to see kind of the side angle as well of them crashing into rocks. So this is incredible.
My goal for images of waves is to capture a scene that has a story, not just water. For this first image, I see two creatures fighting and converging in the middle of the wave.
So we're out here near Depot Bay for some waves. We're kind of above the sea, so it's not dirty and sandy and all that. But we've spotted 3 whales out here. So we're hoping that they either jump up or you could see their tail or something. But regardless, kind of getting a sky view of these massive waves that are folding over each other. So I'm just doing some handheld exposures at 1/800th or 1/1000th of a second. I'm at ISO 320 and then the lowest f-stop I can go, but it is just incredible out here. It's incredibly important with this type of photography, waves, or I guess wildlife for sure, but to stay really patient. I mean, we've been here for probably maybe about 45 minutes, an hour, and we're going to be here for quite a bit longer, and we've been just searching for waves at different locations for over a day now at this point. So you can't just show up somewhere, spend 5 minutes and expect to get waves, because every one of them is going to be different. Some are going to be way bigger than others. Some are going to crash into the rocks differently, and then also you might get a little surprise at sea. So that is just one thing you really want to keep in mind when shooting waves and seascapes in general.
Like I mentioned before, I try to create images that mean something and have a story. So I'd love to hear your interpretation of your favorite wave photo down in the comments. But I hope you all learned something from this week's video. If you didn't already know, I started a Discord server for the entire community to come together, share photos, and give feedback, and then at the end of every month, I'll be selecting one of your photos as a monthly contest winner. Other than that, if you could subscribe to my weekly newsletter for weekly updates, and then for vlog, blog, and other video updates if you can like and follow my Facebook page. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.